you guys didn't hear that, because that would have been really embarrassing. Alright, so, yeah, let's get this thing started. I know, I got the evil number, the best lap in practice, the 30.666. Call me the devil, but that lap was fire. Alright, so, yeah. What's up, Bassmaster? How you doing today? Alright, so, yeah, let's get this party started. Go straight to qualifying. See what kind of lap we can put on down. For everyone just not joining, this is, what's up, Kid Gaming? How you doing today? Long time no see, my dude. And no, I wasn't even, I actually didn't even see your comment right there. Yes, it has been long time no see, indeed. So yeah, what is going on, everyone? This is, well, I guess you're just now watching qualifying for, the Truck of Tomorrow series. This is, you know, the custom championship mode that we race, well, we did it in Heat 4, and then we're doing it in Heat 5. This is Charlotte, 134 laps. It may sound like a very short race, but Charlotte, it's actually a, well, I mean, we just did 200 laps of it in Giggity, so we have a lot of racing up in store. Plus, depending on what time we get done, may do some challenges at the end of the day, but we'll see how that is. I actually have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so that is something I'm not looking forward to. And to the line, what are we gonna get? A 680. What is that? Good for 8th place. You have a little surprise for me. Oh, geez. Anytime someone says you have a little surprise for me, it either ends with a person in jail or a person in the ground. I'm kidding. So yeah, no surprises actually up here. Very surprised. Well, Natalie Decker's in 25th. That's a surprise. I was at least expecting 26 or lower. No, I didn't hear that. I've had way more embarrassing moments, but if I did hear you hum, oh well. I mean, if you did hear me hum, I was like, if you wanna be my lover, you gotta get whipped. That was what I was humming right there. So like, I don't know. The choice of it was pretty sketch, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, what is popping, everyone? I think I'm going to be lowering this wedge just a tick. See how we are with that. But other than that, this is our actual. Well, I didn't even show it. This is our default setup that we're running. Actually, a little bit of custom put into it. We are seeing what we can do here. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get this party started. Now this is going to be in multiple stages, by the way. One of the few times I actually run stages. Nothing out of the ordinary, just shows basically who was on pole, and of course time of jet ski sucks. But yeah, we're on the outside, which is never a good sign. But we are, like I said, running multiple stages, and I do believe, if I recall, 30 laps? Yes. So the stages are going to be 30, 30 in the rest of the race, so basically 70 laps in between that. Hopefully we can actually have a good race here. Charlotte is typically one of our better tracks, but you know, it takes a little bit of push and shove, especially when it comes to getting to... Oh, never mind. We already got to the bottom. Perfect. So, because usually, like, when we start on the inside... Yo, Kid, thank you so much for subbing at Tier 1, man. One of the few times I actually spend money on streamers. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the sub club. Thank you so much, Kid. I appreciate that, my guy.
Careful, still there.
And you know, that stuff's always appreciated. Like, honestly, like, you guys know, I never ask for subs or follows, and for you guys to do that is honestly really cool, and I very do appreciate it. You know, like I said, I don't care if I'm racing for 10 people in a stream. Tanner Gray was having too much momentum right there. Or just one person. You know, I love to do this, and having the opportunity to do it is, you know, very humbling. So thank you all so much. I'm not going to go very wide, especially not on lap 3. But yeah, thank you all so much, man.
Left side.
You never spend money on streamers? Well, you know, and that's everyone's prerogative. You know, no one has to. I mean, that's just a thing that, like, you don't have to. Like, I do this for free, you know. I do this for fun. And it's just much appreciated. So, like, whether or not it be for 10 people or for one person, you know, the fact that everyone that pops into my streams takes time out of their day in order for, in order to kind of stop on in is mind-boggling to me. So thank you all so much. You would be the first person to sub to? Oh, thank you so much, Bass. I would appreciate that. But yeah, we're looking for our first win of the season, and we're already on, and we're in stage 1 right now, so...
That was a great lap.
Well, there you go. Well, welcome to the sub club, Bass, and Kid, thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub. Huge shout out to you. I mean, seriously, dang, guys. Welcome to the sub club, Bass. Like I said, guys, you really don't have to. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pause it. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Whenever I say, you guys are the best chat I can ever imagine, I literally do mean it. And I'm a loss for words. You were. Oh my God. You guys are awesome. But I know that mostly it comes down to the fact that I feel like I came at the right place at the right time. You know, just I consider myself lucky. I mean, to wake up every day is a blessing in and of itself. And for me to come in contact with you guys, I mean, like, just I can't put it to words. It's both a humbling but also a very proud moment, so like very contradictory in terms at the same time. So thank you guys for everything that you guys do. Was everyone's most embarrassing moment? I remember back in the day, I was really into like this. Okay, this is me like just getting to my teenage years. I was really into fan fiction. I was like all of my favorite shows. I'm just like, you know, I'm just gonna read and write so much fan fiction, and I'm gonna create my own story, and it just was cringe, hardcore cringe. That's my most embarrassing moment.
One back.
Other than that, probably my second most embarrassing moment after that probably would have to be...
Nobody out back.
I don't know. Probably the time that I don't know if this is true or not, or if they were just messing with me. But apparently I fell asleep in class one day. You know, I wasn't the best student growing up, but I was talking in my sleep apparently, and essentially, you know, it was like one of those like times that you would, okay, wall check, that you would like come on in and just kind of watch, like watch on like YouTube or something like that. People were like holding up class, you know, just kind of seeing what would happen, for how long it would take for them to wake up. It was kind of like that. I was talking, and I was talking about like the name of my crush at that time. I don't know if this is true or not, but like, because obviously I wasn't there. I don't know if people were just messing with me or not. But apparently that's what I was doing. I'm just like, that's pretty embarrassing. I was racing in a go-kart race, one of the biggest in Washington State, says Kid Gaming. And during one of the heats I came in, oh, you pulled a Mark Martin? Kid, you pulled a Mark Martin? You thought, like, was it like you thought it was like the final lap or something like that, and you pulled in, or if you guys don't know what I mean, there was an Xfinity race way back in the 90s. Mark Martin was leading at Bristol, and a caution came out with a handful of laps to go. Back in the day, there wasn't like the next flag ends the race. No, like the caution can end the race, but he never got told. He never got told that it was the final lap of the race. So he, with one lap to go, pulled on in, started celebrating, and his crew chief comes on the line. He's just like, "What are you doing? The race is still over." The commentary was going nuts. If you look it up on YouTube, Mark Martin like goes down pit road on the last lap. It's like the first thing that you see. Most recently, though, Tyler Reddick actually did it. Tyler Reddick actually pulled a Mark Martin earlier this season with at Homestead, where he thought the white flag was a checkered. He started congratulating his team. He's like, "Yeah, like we had a fast car. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to break Jeff." And his crew chief was just like, "Go, go! What are you doing? Go!" And the race is not over. He gets Tyler Reddick gets to turn 1, and finally he's just like, "Oh, race isn't over." Guns it. Thankfully, he had a good enough lead in order to avoid being picked off and lose a spot. But it happens. Like, stuff like that happens. You know, they don't get told all the information. You know, like, I know this is gonna be the biggest no shit moment ever, but in real life, you know, there's no HUD to tell them how many laps are left. You know, they only get told how many laps are left by their spotter or crew chief. You know, and he just wasn't told. It's either it's getting rejected by. Oh man, I'm sorry. Well, you just gotta keep your chin up. You know, that is definitely like one of those moments where that makes or break you as a person. Because, you know, I don't want to sound all like philosophical or not, but it's not about how hard you hit the ground. It's about how quickly you get back up. You know. And you just got to get back out there. Plenty of fish in the sea, my guy. I mean, just look at your driver, Kyle Busch. You know, he got knocked down plenty of times. Came in second a lot of times this season. Broke that winless streak. What am I doing? My tire wear is literally the worst. Like, I am actually nervous when it comes to the final stage because I know my tire wear is booty. It's like straight booty. Now, with that being said, I have some short run pace, but I do not have long run pace. As you can see, like right now, like it is 4 seconds, and no matter what turn. Oh, okay, well 3.9 right there. But it should go back up to 4 seconds here in a hot sec. Right there. Oh, and kid, that happened to you as well? Oh my god. See, what you guys just need to do is just, you know what they say.
And to go.
Women ain't shit but hoes and no, that's not at all. Women are queens, as some people would think.
Hold your line. Stay high.
Why is everyone running the top side? The bottom side's clearly better. Look at this. Look at this run. As I just blatantly door Stuart Friesen.
Still there.
Alright, but up into P4 now. We still have a long way to go. Like, we also have the stage-ending caution after this. Take your time, man. We have the stage ending caution after this. This is actually going to be, just to give a pre-warning, chat, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I did a 200 lap league race, which I also streamed if you want to check that out. But after this, I have a dentist appointment actually in the morning, so basically I wanted to get this in and race for you guys, and also to hang out with you guys just a little bit longer before actually going in. I picked the wrong lane. Okay, Ty.
Careful, still there.
I know that you're bad, and that you got kicked out of Nice Motorsports, but I didn't realize you were that bad. The only one I know that's a queen is Elizabeth. Well, that's like the... Okay. I know how this sounds, but that is the most dad response I've ever heard. Like, that is something that my dad would come in and be like, if they heard me, he was just like, "Oh, son!" Like, if he would ever watch this, he'd be, like, calling me on the phone and be like, "Now, son, not all women are queens, but the only one I know is Queen Elizabeth." He laughs like, Mr. Krabs from, like, SpongeBob. And slap his knee, be like, "Oh, that's a real knee slapper." He says that a lot too. Like, that's actually like not joking. And he's just like, "Oh, that's a knee slapper," and then slaps his knee. I'm just like, yeah, you're so yeah. That's it. That's it. All right then. Yeah, you go, Mike Carmen.
All right, clear low.
Hold him up. Still, my tire wear is actually atrocious, though. Who's worse, Ty or Natalie? Oh, Natalie. Because Natalie didn't get kicked out by Nice Motorsports, I'll say that. But Ty Majeski did. Also, if you guys don't know that story, Ty Majeski was contracted to race the entire season in number 45 Nice Motorsports Chevy Silverado with crew chief Phil Gold. Literally, when they were at Darlington, I think was his first race that he got kicked out at? Yeah, so Darlington this season, he got released from his contract. I don't know exactly why, but I can assume it was because of poor on-track performance. He was junking a lot of cars. Like, it wasn't like Natalie, where it's just like, oh, no, like a fender and all that, but like, straight up, like, wrecking. Like, I know Natalie did that too, don't get me wrong, but I'm just making a statement here. So you got to dodge. You gotta dodge when you gotta duck them. You know, diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. I mean, that's, yeah. Truer words were never said. Oh, chat. Oh my God, let me tell you about this. So I came home from work yesterday, and I literally learned, and I'm not a person that watches ESPN, but I was just flipping through the guide on my television, and I was seeing that there was a World Pogo Championship. I'm just like, what the heck? You know, like, obviously I knew that, like, Pogo sticks were a thing. Yo, Cookie, how you doing today, my guy? Hello to you, too. And if just Ross just wants to stand to the outside like that, okay, have fun. Have at it. And so, like, obviously I knew, like, Pogo sticks were, like, a well, like, I guess, like, endeared, hobby, but also the fact that, like, literally, I didn't know that it was, like, a competition about it. I learned that there is a ESPN 8 The Ocho, and I was just like, oh man, like, really, I didn't realize that there was that many ESPNs out there, and so I did a little research on that, and literally, I found out that ESPN 8 is literally just ESPN 2 for, like, a day throughout the week for, like, obscure sports. I'm just like, what the heck? I've never seen this before. And I learned that ESPN 8 comes from Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball, and it's literally a homage to that. I'm just like, dude, that's awesome. But yeah, like, there was, like, Pogo 6 World Champion. There was, like, parkour on there. I'm just like, what? What is this? It sounds awesome, but stupid at the same time. What's the, no, I'm doing real good, Cookie. Thanks for asking, my guy. We have, yo, Cookie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Groovy Crew. Enjoy your time here. There is a problem when Ty is wrecking more cars than Natalie. More trucks. Get your pronouns straight. I'm kidding. But yeah, we have Natalie junking trucks, yes, but Ty was straight up just demolishing them. So I do not want to restart on the outside. This sucks. Because I'm just going to get steamrolled.
Careful, still there. Inside. Clear behind.
Alright, there goes Ben Rhodes. Thor Sport teammates trying to give me the once-over. You know, the 1-2 punch, you know, pow, pow. Johnny Sauter in first. Oh, the 3-time. Okay, the 3-time 1-2-3. Okay, I get you. Got really tight off of 2 right there. I was about to say, wow. You get a sub and now you finally just like, nah. No, you know what? Nah. I actually don't like this streamer. Unsub. Unsubbed, unfollowed. Unsubscribed from YouTube. Blocked.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, Cookie, who's your favorite driver?
Still there.
Do you only watch the Cup Series? Do you watch Xfinity, Trucks, Formula One? Oh, wow. Okay, Grant. Yeah, it's not too often that you actually see the AI get loose. But they got loose right there. That was Grant getting loose. You meant to type. Oh, you meant to type in, but you typed in car. Well, it's just natural. It's natural. Like whenever we come up and like we talk about NASCAR, we just immediately think about car. It's like literally in the name, NASCAR. You know, so like it's fine. I'm just saying that like I remember when DW got into commentating a truck race one time. He kept calling everything trucks. He kept calling everything cars, and then it was Phil Parsons that would be like trucks. Every single time. Kid saying, bruh, I've never been more disappointed in Hendrick than... Oh, wow. Okay, Ross got a Ross, you know, being aggressive, kind of shoots me off the track a little bit. Then there attempts at paint schemes for Jimmy Johnson. Well, you know, I was hoping that Lowe's would come on board one final time, you know, and make the hashtag one final time, one final ride, all the more sweet, you know? Yeah, welcome to the Jimmy Johnson crew, Cookie. I'm a Chase Elliott fan, so, I mean, definitely glad to have a fellow Hendrick person in here. Loss of a lot of momentum lost right there. I was going to go to Pocono this year, but then there was no fans allowed. Oh my god, that sucks. I'm sorry. I mean, there's always next year though. I mean, so like that's the bright side of this is that next year is going to be totally different. 2021 is going to be even brighter. Kid saying I'm gonna be a Chase and Lark. Oh, dude. Oh, don't even get me started. I have high hopes for Hendrick next year. Now, I think Chase will be the flagship. Now, chat, who do you think is gonna be better, Larson or Bowman? Because Bowman has been on fire lately. Now this is a talk, like straight up honest question. Who do you think is gonna be better, Kyle Larson, who's been out of the ride for an entire year? I feel like he's going to struggle a little bit. He's going to struggle a little bit in order to get back into the swing of things, but I think he will pull himself together. Now, in terms of Bowman, Bowman has been steadily getting better and better throughout the entire year. In the playoffs, like if he was in position to try to make it to the championship 4. He cracked the top 8 for the first time ever. You think Hendrick's going to be regular season champs? Really? You think? I'm in total agreement that Byron's going to be the worst out of all of them. But I don't know. I feel like I said, Larson's definitely going to have going to be like the person that is going to be harder to get into the swing of things, because he has been out of the car for so long, for an entire year. He's going to be a little rusty, you know. There's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, you know. I don't know. I feel like him, Chase Briscoe, and Bell are going to be the 3 people to beat when Bristol Dirt comes around. Gragson should get the 24. Really? I mean, honestly, I think that's what they're setting him up for. If not, because you know JTG Doherty is also a Hendrick affiliate. They're setting him up for that as well. Yeah, surprisingly, I don't know why, but you guys are just mind readers. You guys called Harvick not making the championship 4. I have no idea how, because I was just like, nah, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. What are you guys talking about? There's no way he can literally just piss away that many playoff points. And he did. Well, look what happened. Texas and Martinsville was just like, what's up? Heard you talking crap. I feel like William Byron is on the hot seat next year, though. Like, no, straight up. Yes, he made the playoffs, but barely. Barely. Yes, he has a win, but at a plate track, you know? There's almost a... When it comes to Hendrick, you know, you are expected to be great. Consistently fighting for wins. You're expected to be on the caliber that, well, Chase is currently on. I'm not to hold my favorite driver on a pedestal here, but like, I am seeing a resurgence in Hendrick on the horizon. You know, Chase Elliott is now in 3 years with 10 wins. I mean, it's not too often that we see a driver come in with double-digit numbers. Like, look at Clint Boyd. He's still in the single digits when it comes to wins. Eric Almirola, you know, a lot of the top-tier teams, there's only a handful of drivers with double-digit wins. That's just because most of the old guard has started moving on. We're now in that transition period where the up-and-comers are up-and-coming. Wall check. Just making sure the wall's still there. Yep, still there. Gonna keep on tapping it until eventually either 1 blows over or 2, it's just not there anymore.
Still there.
Kid says, with them adding Larson, I think it's close to when Hendrick had Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Jr., and Casey. Really? Now see, yeah, I can see that, because Jeff is, or actually, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that is the golden era for Hendrick. I don't think anyone can come quite as close to Jimmy Johnson's status, at least not yet. I can't say that any one of them is Jimmy level quite yet. Ooh, spicy. No one's pitting. How many laps are left in stage 2? 10. Jimmy would have made the playoffs if he didn't get COVID. Just putting that out there. So Austin Wayne Self and Ty Majeski are going to pit, and then they're going to take the wave around. Chad, do we pit here? And then just stay out at... No, we need stage points. Yeah, we need stage points here.
We're going green. Coming to the green.
Oh yeah, that too, I guess, yeah. I kind of forgot about the DQ. But yeah, essentially, it's good with the amount of points that he was out, like, literally, even with the DQ, he was, like, if you just would have been in the car at Indy, he would have made it. Like, any points is better than no points, you know? Is this career? This is championship mode. Grass included. Oh wow, Grant Enfinger is actually challenging Johnny Sauter. That's actually the first challenge for the lead since probably us when we started on the outside. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Casey, and Junior was that was gold tier. Like that is the bar that will forever be tried to be touched yet again. But I don't know if we're ever going to get to that. I know, my question of the day is coming. For anyone that doesn't know, I usually the major thing right there, usually have a question of the day after the end of every either stage 2 or midway throughout the race, depending on if we have stages or not. So yeah, at the end of stage 2, I have a question of the day lined up for everyone. It's actually probably just gonna be like simple, honestly. I usually come prepared when it comes to questions of the day, so yeah, it's definitely not that hot and heavy, I'll say. I don't know. I was thinking about pitting under that caution and just, you know, taking the tires there, but I feel like we're gonna restart with like 7.6 to go. I feel like with us already having terrible tire wear, there's no point saying that, you know? There's no point in risking us not being able to make stage 3 in one stop when it comes down to stuff like that, you know?
Next time it's a different flag. It'll be the checker.
Alright, well, white flag's out. One more time around for stage 2. Johnny Sauter takes back the lead. We're going to try to get Pichu from Grant Enfinger. We're going to get right on his quarter right there, but unfortunately not able to side draft him enough. If there's not a space down low, we'll go up high. Just kidding. We're going to try to do the crossover. He holds it nice and steady, but it's going to be a drag race to the line. And Johnny gets that high side momentum and is able to hold off his teammate to get the stage win. Chase is close to young Jimmy. Let him get his first championship first, and then we'll start talking. So yeah, we're gonna pit right here. 74 laps to go. We're gonna restart with 71. It's gonna be, as much as I want to say, an easy one stop, but I know with us having terrible tire wear, we're gonna be pitting a lot earlier than these guys. So Austin Wayne Self is gonna get the lucky dog, but Ty Majeski gets back on the lead lap by just taking the wave around. So that's something. Why? Why am I here?
Have a good day.
Why did Grant Enfinger lose so many spots? So how did I get screwed and get put on the outside again?
Still there.
the lead momentarily. It's a fleeting victory.
Still there.
Oh wow, dang! We actually. Oh dang! Okay, okay. All right, I see it. I see it. I live it. I love it. There we go. All right, so yeah, chat. Before we go into more conversation, this is the question of the day. So, for anyone that doesn't know, it's just a question that I like to ask the chat. It's just, honestly, just a random question, and I am just curious. So this is a question from me to you. Now, we already did our picks for the 2020 season. We did that yesterday with our Kentucky race. But here's my question.
That was a better lap.
Who do you think is going to be the main, like, underdog? Not like, okay, let me rephrase. There's a better way of phrasing this question. If there's one non-playoff driver to win this weekend for Cup specifically, who do you think it's going to be? Who do you think would be the spoiler? Because, you know, you don't have to win the race. You just have to finish in front of the other four. Who do you think would that be, or would that driver be? Hot take, Chase gets his champ this year. That would be awesome, honestly. And then gets to 15, and then gets to 15 wins next year.
That's the halfway mark.
That would be a hot take. Dude, I would be, with as many road courses that there is on the schedule, dude, I'd be down for it. Kid saying Boyer, of course Bass saying, of course Bass picking his guy. Saying Kyle. I honestly think out of all the playoff drivers, the non-playoff drivers that can be a spoiler, I would probably have to say Harvick. Watch that be like the ultimate slap in the face. Watch Harvick go out and win Phoenix, and be like, it doesn't matter. He gets 10 wins in the season, but it doesn't matter because he's out of the playoffs. I think that would be both heartbreaking but funny at the same time. Alright, so Kid says Boyer. Bassmaster says Kyle. Anyone else in chat want to share their thoughts? Again, repeat question. What non-playoff driver do you think has the best chance of spoiling the final race? Who do you think would win out of the non-playoff drivers? Because like I said, you don't have to win the race if you're in the playoffs. You just have to finish in front of the other three. Kid saying misses the final four. Misses the final four by a point. Wins championship race, but not the champ. I feel like that's like a 4chan green post right there. Like, be me. 9 wins in the season. Feels good, man. .jpg. Goes to round of 8. Looking high. Finished second at Kansas. Epic win. Texas. Hit wall. Next line. Oof. Martinsville. Just need a good finish. Spin on last lap. Misses playoff round by 1 point. That would be hilarious, but also like honestly, I would laugh. Honestly, that would just be straight up me. I would just laugh. Yeah, you guys just assuming that Harvick is in the Champ 4, man. That's what I did. I just assumed that he was going to be in there. And look what happened. Kid also saying Truex. Perhaps, honestly, if we look to the most recent performances at Phoenix, we have literally, they're all playoff drivers. So like that's why I was curious in terms of who do you think would make would act as the spoiler for the non-playoff drivers. So Chad, do we just split this stage in half, honestly? Ooh, tight. Johnny Sauter's using Intimidate on me. God. Oh, you know what? Screw it. We have the next part. Another question. Does anyone remember the old, like, share draft and intimidate feature in the old NASCAR games? God, that was a fun time. That was a fun time. Ooh, now, different strategy. We have push as far as you can and then split in half. Now, what? We need a deciding vote. Now, like, this came up in the league race I was in as well, which you can watch. Like I said, should we split the stage, or because it was all, funnily enough, it was also at Charlotte. So I guess tonight is just a Charlotte kind of night. Or do we push as far as we can? Johnny's just right on my butt. Get away. Like, give me some breathing space, man. Think about it. If you can trap them a lap down, well, possibly. But like, okay. So essentially, I know I'm going to be pitting for tires before fuel. Okay? There's no way I'm stretching 2 more laps now on this set of tires. I'm going to be pitting for tires before fuel. Now, with that being said, what would be really bad, and I mean like really bad, chat, is if a caution came out right now. Because I can guarantee that everyone would be pitting. The AI would be able to make it the rest of the way, because they're gods like that, and I would be like, well, I can't. But we can't think like that. That is worst case scenario. That is how we go from a winning truck to like 28th or whatever, however many trucks are on the lead lap. But we can't think like that. We're gonna imagine that this race is gonna go clean and green the rest of the day. We gotta stop doing that. Getting tight off too. Alright, so 58% in our right front. I'm not worried about Johnny Sauter. Majeski's gonna be a pick for him. It actually gives me a little bit of breathing space as well, so hey! Natalie, where are you to bring out a caution? Or even worse, someone cashes in 75K right now, and then it's like, oh well, there it goes. Say goodbye to a good finish. You need to loosen up just a tick. Oh yeah. Yeah, just like a hair. Like, I'll probably bring it down to like 48 or no, 49, something like that. Just making, because I'm at like 49.2 if I recall correctly. So like, just loosen up just that hair. So the 2 trucks right now that we're coming up on are the ones that took the wave around. Because remember, there was a couple that stayed out on the track and was able to take the wave around because they pit under that caution. Awesome Wayne itself, and Ty Majeski was one of them. Is Ross in third? Guess he is.
Clear to the right.
I'm still waiting for the day that someone cashes in 75k points in order to make me pit immediately. Oh my god, that is gonna be a day that I'm gonna clip, because I think I implemented that like what? I feel like I implemented it like 8 months ago or something like that. Like it feels like very close to a year ago, and no one's even come close to it yet. Like the most I've heard in recent memory was like 40k or something like that. That's what you get for running at the top. Alright, so yeah, 48%. If I am doing my math correctly, you're at 8.9k. Hey, you know what? It's a start. Let's see here. If I'm doing my math correct, with 25 laps left and 47% as my lowest tire, I think I'm going to be pitting with my fuel at like 8 or so laps left. It's still a while, so there's still an opportunity for a caution to come out and save us. But at the same time, we don't want a caution to come out like after we pit.
Bottom looking good. You're all clear up top.
But before the AI does. Then I just look like an idiot, you know? I'm just like, well, okay. Well, that could have been our caution right there. Christian Eckes decided to blow up. He hit the eject button. Instead of ejecting himself from the truck, he ejected the engine. I don't know why I decided to go to the top here. That was probably a very bad move, because now Johnny's just going to follow me.
All clear.
Or not. I was at 60k until, well, see, that's why you should delete all accounts. God, turn one's so bumpy. Like, it just hits you like a brick. Every time you go in, like, the entire truck shakes. Here, let's, like, here, watch. Like, let's take a lap in actual cam.
Still there.
Look at that. That's so aggressive.
Stay high. Stay high.
Turn 1 Atlanta sucks. Oh, dude. No. No. Center of turns 1 and 2 in Las Vegas are just atrocious. Oh my god. Get that out of here. Alright, so now we're coming up on a lot of lap traffic. So this is going to really help us. Okay, Angela, I didn't know what line you were taking. That's why I kind of choked up right there.
Clear all around.
Yeah, 36% with 20 to go. So, oh god, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Las Vegas bumps are absolutely atrocious. Oh my god. On a default setup, like literally, okay, you can change it with a custom, obviously, but on a default, it is trash. Oh my god. Your car just gets thrown around like it's like a Tonka truck by just hitting the bumps in the center of turns 1 and 2 at Vegas.
At your bumper. Clear high. Clear high.
So Johnny Sauter, Ross is kind of starting to fall back a little bit. He's not getting around lap traffic as good as the other trucks. But Johnny is, though. He's still right there. But no, still, like, turn 1 here is also still pretty bad. And I got tight right there again. Have the challenge paint schemes been fixed yet? No. I wish we actually had challenge paint schemes. No, we're not lucky enough to have that. We just get challenges, but no paint schemes. But nothing to show for it. It's like, congratulations, you beat the challenge. Alright, what do I get? Nothing. Just the just the thought and well wishes that you have completed the challenge. I was like, okay, good talk. How are we doing here? Oh, we're broken to the 20s. Good talk. Because I remember completing a challenge and won a paint scheme, but there was a glitch on this game. I remember in Heat 4 that there was. I don't remember anything about that in Heat 5. Because in Heat 5, I would have unlocked everything because I have all but the newest challenges done. Man, Matt Crafton's sucking. Oh man, it feels so bad. My guy, my favorite driver, down here in 22nd. Like, Matt, what are you doing? And everyone's running the bottom, so it forces me to go to the top.
Careful, still there.
You know, usually it's the other way around, but you know, whatever.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Hold up your teammate. October DLC, best DLC to date. Changed my mind. Dude, I'll tell you what. All the All-Star schemes are straight fire. I'll tell you that right now. The Chase Elliott and Matt DiBenedetto All-Star schemes, oh my god. Oh my god. They're just... mwah. Thing of beauty.
Stay left.
There's front row Joe right there.
Clear high.
Oh hey, he did hold up his teammate, nice. I was kidding, I didn't actually expect him to do it. Now I have to send him a nice old Christmas card saying, best of wishes from everyone at the GMS family. Yours truly, Private Patty. He's gonna hold it, he's gonna put it above his mantle. You still don't know how to run the Indy Road Course? Here, actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll run a virtual lap at the Indy Road Course after this race. Okay, Spencer. Okay, Spencer. You want to block me again? Third time's a charm? Oh my god, this turn 1 sucks. We should get one more. If I recall correctly, we get one more. Alright, so we broke into the teens. We're gonna go as long as possible. Long as possible. We should be able to make this in one stop because we want to minimize the fact that our tire wear is atrocious and there's a potential that all of the that there may be a caution coming out after I pit but before the AI does. Hopefully that doesn't happen because that would be my race over. But yeah. I still don't get Pocono. I can't get around Sonoma. Actually, I just did a couple of videos on Pocono and Sonoma. On that, but I haven't done one. Oh my God, Majeski, what are you doing?
Careful, still there.
That is,
clear low.
that is a slow line.
Take care of the rubbery. Everything connects you to the road.
I always thought there was one more. Like, November is the last one, but I could be mistaken. Alright, now we put a little bit of gap between myself and Johnny Sire. It's like, okay, how am I going to lose this race? How do I lose this race? By pitting early and getting screwed because of a caution. That's how I lose this race. I mean, apart from, like, getting tight off of turn 2, the truck feels phenomenal.
Your tires get pretty bad.
Yeah, we're going to be milking this a couple more laps. Okay, so I was a little off. I was able to save a little bit more tire than I thought. Because I said with 8 laps in my fuel reserves. Well, we're almost there. Probably like about 2 more laps, though. Yeah, it's gonna be a massive dump. I hope the trucks get more schemes because like they barely gotten any. Oh my god. Like it's not even funny of how little of the truck series has gotten in terms of paint schemes throughout this entire round of DLC. I'm just like, oh my god. Like Xfinity's also gotten very few as well in comparison. Like Cup always gets the most. You know, I mean, because obviously licensing is also easier to get. I can probably go one extra lap, but I don't want to. I mean, we're at 7%. Yeah, this time we do have a decent gap, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage.
You're going too fast.
There goes Johnny. Polyphony Digital and EA need to work. Oh yeah, we need to do this. Yeah, screw it. 2 cans. There's really no point. I mean, honestly, I hope so as well, but I probably can expect it's not going to happen. Like, we don't even know who's going to make the next NASCAR game, because we know that 704 is out. Alright. How I get screwed here, there's Johnny? No, that's Ross. So Lear's already passed me. In this time frame that pit stops are happening, a caution comes out. That's how I lose this race.
Car high, careful.
Car high. Fast says, I really hope the November paint scheme has a zombie Skittle scheme. That actually was a pretty good scheme. Like, not even lying. Alright, well, now we just need to get around the leaders. Stewie. Alright, thank you for just literally pinching yourself right there.
Got a car coming high.
Oh my god, turn 1 is so trash. I actually don't think we will get a caution, to be perfectly honest. I can't envision it happening, because this same scenario was in here for the truck 20 track championship mode, where I had a race winning truck. I had like a quarter of a lap lead over second place, Ross Chastain, and we did not get a single caution, and that's what I needed. I needed a caution in order to save my race. Well, we're getting pit stops right now, so this window is closing. Wow, that closing speed's actually... I was not expecting to close in that quick.
Clear all around.
There's Joe Neiman truck right there.
Still there, all clear. Watch the car in front of you. Slow it down. It's gonna be pitting.
Johnny, it goes down pit road this time. I think. Yeah. Everyone follows him. So we get our lap back. So if a caution comes out now, we're good. We are A-okay. But we do have the undercut now. So let's see how far we are in front of Johnny when we come back out.
Wave you off in front. Pit this time.
It's gonna be a pretty healthy lead, I'll say that. Passing now, and he's just now leaving the pits. Wow, that is a healthy lead. Alright. So honestly, now I think we just pray for no caution. No caution to kind of stack it back up. We have 24 laps to go this time by. But no, like, look at that. It's so weird that, like, an undercut gave me a 7-second lead. Well, okay, I already had like a 5-second lead. And I had the undercut. And caution.
Bottom three. Use this heat as
Okay. I don't think a caution's gonna come out, but I've been wrong before. You know, there's that little developer that lives inside my PS4. You know? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. 23 laps to go, though. Basically, all I need to do is not make a mistake. Bass saying his favorite one is the purple fudge brownie. I was a fan of his hazelnut from last year, but that's just me. Guys, you know I'm a sucker for cyan blue. Like, cyan blue is like my weakness when it comes to paint schemes. If it has cyan blue on it, it's automatically my favorite. Wall check. That's what I keep telling myself that. I just need to follow my own advice. Stop looking at chat in the quad oval. No damage though, so walk away with that scot-free. Yeah, but did she have fudge brownie on it? Alright, Cookie, have a great rest of the night. Thank you for stopping on out, and thank you so much for the follow, my guy. Hopefully you had a great time.
more laps, no mistake.
20 to go, get around Angela Ruck. Johnny did close in a second on me, but I think it's too far back. I honestly can't see him making up 6 seconds right now.
Left side's clear.
Yo, I capped you. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the follow, my guy. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the Groovy Crew. I feel like this should just be a favorite thing now. For every new follow, we ask them the favorite driver. So, who's your favorite driver, man? Is he still gaining? Yes, he is. But he's going to be encountering lap traffic here in a hot second, so I'm not that worried. Yes. Hello to you too, man. Thank you so much for coming on out. And like I said, you guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming on out. There's so many things that you guys could be watching at 12:40 my time. And yet you guys are all here watching me. And to me, that's a huge honor. So thank you all so much. Honestly, you don't know a thing about NASCAR? Well, what do you want to know about? I am here to answer your questions. Then are you like a Formula One kind of guy? Is he still gaining? No, he's kind of holding steady, but that's because he's in lap traffic right now. Oh, there we go. I think he's passed, and he's going to be gaining again. But I think he's going to run out of time. 15 laps to go next time by. Well, I guess for starters, this is a personal thing of mine. NASCAR is not a describing word. NASCAR is a racing association. I watch every meme out there. Kyle doing his 360. So you're a fan of What Incarnation? Gotcha. Okay, because he's the meme guy of NASCAR. Okay, I'm just making sure that I don't make contact right here, because like I said, the way I lose this race is if I make a mistake. Alright, so, yes. For starters, NASCAR is a sporting organization, not a describing thing. So like I'm not driving my NASCAR right now, as I'm driving a NASCAR truck. NASCAR God comments is hilarious, dude. Like, you know, Formula Dank is like the meme site for Formula One. I think that What Incarnation and NASCAR Chasm as well. NASCAR Chasm is also like hilarious. And it chunked out another second on me. And these things are big and heavy, like 3,000 pounds of just straight up hunks of metal with aerodynamic properties of a brick. Like, these things are like the last things that you want to be driving. Temperatures can reach up to 140 degrees in the hot sun inside this vehicle. And when you are doing that with going 180, 190 miles per hour going to the corners, we have probably a lot, well, not probably, we have a lot of potential for death and or injury to occur. NASCAR is a very dangerous sport, much like up there with Formula One and a lot of open wheel racing. In fact, probably arguably more so. Mostly into 2K and FIFA. Well, hey, you know what? Everyone has their preferences. We have NASCAR has 3 main touring series. There's more, like the series up in Canada is called the Pinty Series. You know, you have the European division, but the 3 main American touring series is the Truck Series, which is what we're driving now. The Xfinity Series, which is, think of it like the minor leagues. It's a step right below Cup, and then Cup is the big dogs. These are the guys that are the most talented, the highest paid, and the most respected out of all the NASCAR groups. Races are, for the Cup level, generally 400 or 500 miles, and in so doing, they are at lowest 267 laps, all the way up to 500 laps. The highest, longest race on the schedule is the Coca-Cola 600, which, if you were to spread that out into mileage, that is driving from Florida to New York. Not Florida, sorry. That is driving from Georgia to New York in one stay, and that race is completed in like 4 hours.
Right side.
4.5 hours.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Johnny's still gaining, but with 7 laps to go, I don't know if he can make up 3.5 seconds, unless I make a mistake. Yeah, no, it really is. Because I remember they do their like, where are we now, like every so often, like in Fox. Mike Joy is the one that usually does it. 6 to go. 4 seconds. Okay, I'm spreading it back out now. 5 to go. I'm going to keep this up just so I can keep it in mind. 5 to go. No caution, please. No caution. Don't want to stack up the field again. I have a short run truck and a long run truck, not a middle of the run truck, which is weird because, you know, it shouldn't be like that in real life. You shouldn't have a truck that's good in the short run and long run, but falls off in the middle. That's just weird. But I'm just hoping for no caution for the final 4 laps. This will be our first win of the season, if we can get it. Oh god, this wad right here is making me nervous. Three to go. You can pass him on the back stretch, so that's good. Looks like Austin Wayne Self is kind of holding up the show.
Careful, still there. Still there.
Had to kind of whoa up because I saw Joe Nemechek still there.
At your bumper.
Did lose a little bit of time, but not much. And coming to 2 to go. This is the last lap of caution can come out. Does Kevin get 9 or more wins next year? No. This was already his career year. Most wins he's had in a single season, and I don't think he will repeat it.
Make your left.
White flag's out. One more time around. I'll tell you what, chat. I know this is 2 total different series, one being online, one being offline, but after, spoiler alert, I finished 2nd in the league race today. I felt kind of bummed. You know, I felt like I had a race-winning car. But to come here, also at Charlotte, and to come out against all odds and get our first win of the season, that feels pretty good. Oh yeah, we're gonna burn it down. There we go. Gotta get the... tank slap the wall as we go through. All right, let's see if we can we do that, Brad Keselowski, there we go. That's how we do it. Unfortunately, the smoke effects is not as good, but you get the basic idea. And then flip on around and line. G frickin' G. Like I said, yeah, we finished 2nd in the league race. I felt pretty bummed about that because I felt like I had a race-winning truck. Oh, car, sorry. This is the trucks. And to come here again, racing redemption is at his hands. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to get a thumbnail. Oh well, whatever. I'll probably use that, honestly. So yeah. Oh my god, finally. Don't forget a lap around Indy. Oh yeah. Christian Eckes, I mean, sucks to suck. But other than that, Matt Crafton, 22nd, 2 laps down? Damn, man, how'd you suck so bad? And that moves us all the way up to 5th in points. Man, we leapfrogged Matt Crafton all the way up into next year, finally getting our first win, joining the elite and onto the, well, playoffs, really. We don't have to worry about points anymore. We have our win. Finally. Alright, kid, have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for all the subs, my guy. There we go. Finally. That's our guy right there. That's probably the best looking me that you can ever imagine. I actually had a lot of problems trying to get my exact look, and that's probably the best one that I probably had the fastest lap. Johnny had the most laps led? Really? Interesting. 66. Tyler Ankrum from 27 to 13. Have a great night, kid. And then, well, of course, Christian Eck is basically from first to last. Man, that sucks. Sucks to suck. Oh, man. So, yeah, I want to see the points. Like, what does that do to the playoff standings? I think that puts us... Oh, we're going to Canadian Tire next? Really? Alright, okay. Alright, I dig it, I dig it. Puts us... Okay, 5th in points as well. You're 5th in the actual driver standings, and now we're 5th here. In terms of playoffs points, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. We don't have any stage wins, so no extra playoff points for us. But we also have some winners down here, like Spencer Boyd, Rafael Lassard. I think there's one more, but nope. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 6th, 7th, and then 8th in the playoffs is Matt Crafton, Austin Hill, and then Todd Gilland is the wrap-up for that. Alright, cool. Interesting. Chat, my settings I was running with, just so you know that this is the hardest difficulty that I can ever imagine. Probably something I could have made it even harder was put the AI on less tire effect, but that requires some testing. I don't actually know if it means slowing them down. Auto, because it's harder to run on automatic as opposed to manual. 105 can't get higher than that. Full damage, of course. Enabled DNF, so we could have DNF'd at any point throughout that race. 100%, of course. And all the usual stuff down here. Strict yellow. Honestly, we only had the cautions. Oh, no, we did have that one caution at the end of stage 2. But other than that, you know, we only had the stage ending cautions. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just so happy to get that win. Finally get that monkey off my back. Now, we only have to worry about getting a win in the Cup Championship mode in order to kind of complete that triad.